All right, we have a fun commander to build around. I want to talk about how can we build this commander, what this card does. We got Kuja, Genome, Sorcerer 2, and Rakdos, Human Mutant Wizard. At the beginning of your end step, create a tap 0/1 black wizard creature token. With whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Then if you control 4 more wizards, transform creatures. So the cool thing is Kuja counts itself. And then if you create the wizard at the beginning of your end step, so if you have a couple other wizards, you can just transform Kuja and it becomes a fun little thing. So let's take a look at the back as well, which is Trans Kuja, Fate Defied. It says Flame Star. If a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. So this doubles your damage your wizard does. Now, if you got the black wizards, the 0/1s that deal damage to non-combat damage, then you're now dealing, instead of 1, you're dealing 2. And there's lots of fun little creatures out there that ping and stuff like this. I would build this deck as a pinger deck. So I would put in there different types of creatures that ping, lots of non-creature spells to cast to keep those pings up, but also you want to run some wizards in here, ways to create other 0/1s or even double the ones you've already got, or make copies of them. You also want to be able to, make double tokens, but I don't really think in these colors there's a lot of token doublers out there, unfortunately. But there's a lot of other ways to make these wizards, have different wizards go out there and then transform, and then now you start doing double damage on stuff. You start pinging for extra and everything like that. I think this is a fun little deck, a fun little commander. You run a little bit of pinging, you run that, you run lots of non-creature spells to trigger the pings, but also ways to trigger multiple copies of the 0/1s that ping and get other pingers to do the same thing. And then all of a sudden, whenever you cast one spell, instead of doing 1 damage, you're doing like 30 damage. So yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments below how you would build this, what cards you would include in this deck. I think this is a fun deck. I'd even consider building it myself. Thank you so much for being here as always. We'll see you next time.